So, are you looking for a customizable, able to use with multiple children, able to use with group subjects and individual subjects, as well as buy one time and use for a lifetime planner? Me too. Do you know of anybody? No, I'm just kidding. I got one. Welcome to Plan, Prep, Pray. Hey girlie, my name is Wendy and I am a homeschooling mom of 4 little ones, and on this channel I talk about all things homeschooling, homemaking, kids empowerment, and mommy self-care. So subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Before I tell you about this amazing planner, I just want to let you know that this is a collab hosted by Dina from Pursuing Peace, and she is just a sweetheart. On her channel, she talks about motherhood and homeschooling as well, and she is a mom of 5. So I would definitely check out her choices after this video, as well as all the other homeschool moms on the playlist that have come together to give you all of their planners and things that they use for planning their homeschool year. You can't go wrong with just learning and seeing what other moms out there are using to see what works best for you. Now, the planner that I am using is a Farmhouse Fools planner. I am so excited. It is such an amazing planner. I mean, not only do I have it for the lifetime of my homeschooling, but it's ridiculously affordable and I can use it for multiple students. I mean, if I wanted to have like 12 kids, I can use it for multiple students. I mean, if I wanted to have like 12 kids, I'd be able to use 12 kids on this planner. Like, I wouldn't need any more planners. I'd be able to have 12 kids listed on this planner. Like, that's amazing. If not 18 kids, no, 12. But it is so good. It has places for you to put group subjects. It's just such a good planner. Now, the way that I plan our homeschool is I plan as we go. I don't necessarily plan ahead of time because of the fact that we have a child who goes to the hospital once a month, and so it makes it a little bit difficult to plan ahead. We don't exactly know when that child will be going to the hospital, and we don't know you know, how the child will be feeling the following days. So we like to plan as we go because it helps us keep track of not only where our students are at as we're going, but also you know, how close we are to our goals. So if you look at my homeschool planning video, which is exactly how I plan, you will see that we set goals for the end of each quarter. And so this helps us with goal setting to see how close we are to our goals. Now, I was a little bit worried because it is an Excel spreadsheet and I am not Excel savvy, but she has a detailed 38-minute video with timestamps of how to navigate certain things, change certain things, customize certain things, as well as just plain PDFs if you don't want to go through all that, in which you can just print it out and write everything in. So it's just so well thought out. It's amazing. So let's turn around and check this planner out. So as you can see, I have it in a binder, and I've used this binder quite a few. That's what that is. I've used this binder for a long time. So I have it in a binder, and I have her, she gives you bonus calendars at the beginning of every school year. Her school year starts in September. So as you can see, it's only going to be August and September for this year, and I'm waiting for the new calendar to come out that will have October in it, because I only have 1/4's worth of planning in my planner at a time, just because of the fact, if you watch my homeschool planning video, you'll see that I plan by the quarter. And it just helps me to focus in on that quarter and set our goals for that quarter, and then move on to the second quarter based off of how we accomplished our first quarter goals. But like I said, her planner is completely customizable. You can do it in a way that works best for you. So the way that I have it customized is, as you can tell up top, I have our first week as August 3rd, and then it automatically puts in the following weeks for you. So I did not have to go and manually put in for the whole quarter. I only had to put the first week in there, and then it automatically did it for me. Now, underneath that, you have these spaces in which you can put in the individual subjects. Now, I put in math, language arts, and seat work, as well as independent reading schedule. Now, like I said, it populates throughout the planner, so I only had to do that one time. Now, the one that I have customized right now is the 5-day-a-week planner with 3 children. She has an array of different types of ways that you can customize it. She's got 1 child 4 days a week, or 2 children 5 days a week. So you can customize it up to, I believe, 6 children, and if not more, because what you will see when you get the planner is that within each box you can put 2 children, and then write what's for the top, what's for the first child up top, and what's for the second child on the bottom. And so you can use it for up to 12 kids if you wanted to. So I just love this planner, and just how I will have this for the lifetime of my child or my children's homeschooling, and I don't have to replace it or spend tons and tons of money every year on planners. So this, like I said, this is just the best planner ever. But so I go along the sides and I write, I do my children's initials. So I go along the sides and I write all 3 of their initials. So for math, what each one does every single day, and how I, like I said, how I homeschool plan is I plan as we go. So I will write what they accomplished for that day, and then I have language arts here. And with language arts, as you will see, this is customizable as well, and it will populate throughout the planner. So I don't have it as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just in case we have to school on a Saturday one day, or we have to school on a Sunday. I don't like crossing things out, so I just leave it as day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. So like I said, I have math, language arts, I have math, language arts, and the seat work. Then independent reading, excellent right here. So you can put the child's name and the pages that they read, and up here you can actually write what they read. So that is so good for keeping track of your child's reading. Now on this part, now this is for the whole week, like this is a whole week view. So on this part right here, I have our memory verse for the week and our Bible story for the week, which we do on a weekly basis. I also have our character trait for the week. And now our circle time loop schedule, we do presidents on Monday, so I can write down what presidents we did. We do states and capitals on Tuesday, geography, history, art. And like I said, this is all customizable, so you can put what you do based off of your loop schedule, or you can just not put a loop schedule and just do what you guys do as a group. Our group subjects tend to be just my 2 oldest. My youngest is usually asleep at that time. And so if you see my family subjects video, on that video, we did, I explained that we'll be doing science, history, social studies, and geography. Social studies and geography we do together on one day. So I'll explain that we do science and history 2 days a week each. So on day 1 and day 3, we tend to do science, we tend to do history on day 3 and day 4, and then social studies and geography on day 5. Now, why I don't have science here and history here and then social studies and geography here is because sometimes when I'm teaching my kids and it's so interesting and they want to do science again the next day, I don't want to steal their joy. So I say, okay, well, I guess we're going to do science on day 1 and day 2. And that's just another plus to this curriculum, just how incredibly flexible it is. I love that. And then also on our family subjects video, you'll see what we do with daddy subjects. Now, my husband is even more flexible than me. So I'm not sure what he's gonna wanna do on what day. So I just leave it so that we can write it in as to what we do. So whether we do nature studies here or we do it here, or we do African American studies here, or we do it here. It just depends on how he's feeling, how the wind blows. So underneath the notes section, I tend to write any supplies that we need, any field trips that we're going on, any things that I'm noticing while I'm working with one of my children that they're struggling on that I need to maybe be more intentional about. All that goes into the notes section. But like I said, I love this curriculum. I definitely recommend it for somebody who has multiple children, who needs a more customizable curriculum, planner, who needs a more customizable planner, who needs to be able to have it for the lifetime of the curriculum. If you have any questions, leave them down below and go ahead and check out all the other moms in this homeschool planners playlist and get some good ideas. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Bye. This one's gonna be tough for some. Okay, no, let's take a break after this. We'll cook, whoops. So, what? Ugh.